So we're here today just because we've been pulling the RAV4 apart. It's my electric car, and we want to have a bit of a look at our battery pack and see how good it really is. We just checked the mileage and everything. We've only done 65,000 k's in the last 8 years probably, but we gave the batteries a pretty hard time at the beginning, and now it's time to see how they really are after proper driving. You know, my wife is driving it ever since it's been built, really in 2011. So I just want to just show you what's going on with the batteries and how we're going to test it. And when they're fully charged up, then we see how many amp hours we're going to get in the battery pack. So we know the degradation of these lithium iron phosphor cells. So this is the car. This is my RAV4. It's got the second generation of lithium iron phosphate cells from these are Thunder Skies still. And as I said, I built this thing in 2000 and started 9 probably, and then 10 has sort of like been driving and fully road legal maybe 11, I think 2011. And what I've done is, like, we run a bottom balance pack. A lot of people know about it, the home built cars. I drained the whole pack out, checked the balancing up to 65,000 k's. I've done it once before. They're all good. The whole lot is actually pretty amazing. And I'll just show you a few voltages if you come along here. So as I said, I've got 98 cells in here. If I find my voltmeter, here it is. So this is just my little 12 volt pack that doesn't count. So what we're going to do today is we actually really see how good they are. So you can look at here if you can see the voltmeter. Maybe Rosemary could hold this, or can you see that? So we measure the voltage on one cell. You can see it should be, what is it? 2.9 or something. They're 2.8 volts, the whole pack. And I adjusted a couple of cells, 3 cells I think, but the whole pack is basically 2.8 volts. And you can see that here as well. So I checked every cell. When we go to the back here, if we just go around the car, that's the other battery pack. As I said, I got 98 cells in here. So here's another one here. Just got any one randomly. They're 2.853 volts. I haven't touched any of these cells at all. They're all the same. They can go randomly, but I checked them all. They're all the same. Well, they should be anyway. Right. They're 2.8 volts. So 2.8 volts. There are a whole lot of them. So what we're going to do now, basically we can say they're totally empty. What we've got here is, on this side, we're going to come along here. We got our, what we call our amp hour counter. So you can see this is from Scott as a pack master. It's got the high voltage pack amps. We're drawing at the moment 0.7 amps. We have negative 0.2 amp hours, and the power out of the high voltage pack is 200 watts. We're just charging the 12 volt pack, but it's so little, it'll be just about full now. 14 volts is full, so we don't have to worry about it really. What I do is I reset, here you can see the amp hours, I reset them to 0. And we do that here. And 0 set. And now we should have 0 amp hours here. We can see that there's 0 amp hours. We take in 200 watt out, but as I said, the 12 volt pack, you can see at 14 volts it's fully charged, so we don't have to worry about it. And now I start the charger, and we do that now. So we start the charger, so it goes very shortly. We're going to charge the battery pack right up under the first cell reaches 3.8 volts, because the old Thunder Sky cells are 3.8 volts. You can see the high voltage pack here, the power going in. So we're charging at the moment with 6.7 amps and it's about 2 kilowatts. Now it's quite interesting. I got another amp hour meter here, just to check it that my calibration is right. And you can see that here at 7.3. It shows a wee bit more. The reason is that some of it is still going into the 12 volt pack or through the DC-DC converter, but shortly this foil is going to be the same. I checked it. So what we're going to do is we got a 90 amp hour battery nominal capacity, and we're going to see after 8 years of driving what is actually the capacity left of these cells, how much can they take. And it's only governed by, as soon as the first cell gets to 3.8 volts, the charging is over. So tomorrow morning we know how good our battery pack is. And that's it.